Hey, Max here. So, a lot of content going live today. I'm going to be live on Twitch, so I'm just doing a video before time to kind of go through my thoughts and what's going on and everything. And it's some okay content today. I'm not going to go through too much of my criticisms of it, as it's something I've been saying for a few months now, good or bad. I still think Set 3 is going to be a major W, so that's what I'm looking forward to most. I'm really holding out hope for that. I think that there's enough time between now and then, and it feels like a lot of the community is kind of shared the thoughts with me now. I used to be criticized for being like, a Madden guy and overly negative and stuff about how the game is working this year with a lot of the things they've done. And it does feel like a lot more people are starting to like open their eyes to it and kind of get a little frustrated, which, is, I guess, sad in a sense that SDS has, kind of converted a lot of their most wicked supporters into people like, yo, you're kind of screwing up, as it would be good to be proven wrong. Okay, it would be good to be proven wrong, because that means the content is back to the old way. That means SDS would be killing it. But let's go through what's on its way. There is, I think there's a W in here, and I'll talk about it. So the Switch It Up event, this is stuff we've known. They kind of advertised it. I just want to go through everything. A 95 overall Ottavino. Ottavino cards are generally okay. It really depends on how they pitch mix him and everything, because he's got that weird funky release and everything. Otani got supercharged. This is a couple days ago. Now I just wanted to kind of back it up. We also switch it up. We have Eduardo Escobar cards, which are generally really nice. It does look like the event rewards have gotten better, which is really cool. Eduardo Escobar, one of the finer switch hitters in the world. So I'm excited about the Switch event. I'll be playing that today quite a bit. Future Stars program. Now, here are some of the releases, 93s, 92s. I've talked about our frustration with programs and lower overalls. It's unfortunate that SDS, and I said I didn't want to get back into the criticism. It's just unfortunate for a couple reasons. They give us low overall cards for theme teams as they think Captain Boost might be too powerful. It's the same thing we've seen EA do. They designed some cards with Captain Boosts in mind, and it's unfortunately bad. Captain Boost should be additive, not subtractive. Oh man, I'm getting back into my criticism. Cal Raleigh. Dang it, Fox. Big dumper, hilarious. 25 wins for a 97. I feel like 25 wins should be a 99 overall by now. Set 2. It's unfortunate that a lot of our grind cards, again, criticism, are just grind cards. But Cal Raleigh could be really nice. We'll see the attributes they end up giving him. We also got an update. As far as what happened in the update, I'll show it to you. Like nothing, really, like nothing at all. They added Pirate City Connect uniforms, various menu fixes, presentation, no gameplay. I don't think we're gonna get gameplay change. We didn't get gameplay changes after this time last year, if I recall correctly. I don't think they're really gonna change much in gameplay, as a lot of people seem to be enjoying it. I think fielding needs work for next year. I do think there is work to be done still on the game, but that's not what this video is about. Maybe I'll do another video on gameplay things that I've found annoying. Still, Future Star Series program. We got a 97 overall, 97 Bobby Miller. Bobby Miller cards have been pretty good in the past. The only reason is because he had Outlier. Now, like, I don't know, 50, however many pitchers have Outlier now. It's less spectacular. Dominguez switch hitter. Ooh, mwah. Dominguez card last year played very good. 2 years ago played really good. So we got some really cool cards in the program. I really hope they don't make it terrible for the grind like they did with the previous couple. We got Future Star captains, and these literally are the reason why I think they kill some of the Future Stars, or one of the reasons why. They want us to boost them up, but like it's restrictive and it's not fun. I really do think they should allow these cards, because they're 95 overall, and I get it, you can sub it out with a pinch hitter right away. They nerfed the ability to sub it out in your lineup screen, but there's the ability just to put them at DH and sub them out first time they're at bat, or put them in the field and sub them out, whatever you want to do. They haven't fixed that glitch. It was designed around subbing them out in the 6th inning or later, but I don't know, it's glitched in the game. Tops Now cards. These generally, I'm okay, I guess-ish, with Tops Now being whatevers. I wish they were a little bit higher listed, a little more competitive, as content that they put out, they're doing this is, wow, it's crazy how the criticism of EA is something I'm criticizing SDS about. It's all coming full circle. They're doing the hard part, right, which are designing these cards, putting them into game, and I feel like they're missing the part where it needs to also benefit its player. They're doing 98% of the work. The fact that they're statted low, the fact that they're statted unusable, outside of maybe a Tops Now event, even then, a lot of these 91s aren't going to be used. They're doing the hard part. Why do that when you can just make them all kind of competitive-ish? Now, I'm not asking for every card to be like 120 hits, 120 power, but I want them to be like usable, kind of, and like at least have a role at points. So I get it. There does need to be lower cards, just, you know, for lower, I guess, performances. So it's a hard balance to make. I get it, but that's the reason why they make the money they make at SDS. That's their job. All right, now this is probably the biggest criticism. Oh, my screen's off. Has that been there the whole time? I'm sorry, dudes. This is probably one of the biggest criticisms that the community has leveled against SDS, and I think it's a fair point versus how we've got the game in the past, is that these 99 overall cards, Lars Nootbaar, an absolutely adored player. Alcantara, I know he's been struggling this year a little bit. Well, a lot of it compared to past. Adamas got a nice swing. These 99s that are adored are behind packs, okay? And I think people are frustrated that the packs are getting the cards, and maybe if one of these 99s was in the program, that would be a little bit more digestible by a lot of the audience. And I think that's why people are frustrated, because it does feel like SDS is focusing more on packs, which, you know, it's a business, right? It's the same old excuse. Business people doing business things. And I've gone through my criticism just a few videos ago around why I think this is happening, around how, like, you know, they're bringing in new people and management's the only one with experience. And they're like, hey, our job is to raise the amount of money we get every year or else we get fired. So, you know, as the old guard leaves and new guard comes in, they take their steps from the management, and the management goal is no longer around making Diamond Dynasty, you know, similar to what it was back in the day, as is, you know, it's the biggest financial thing of their game now. So they got to raise the amount of money they make every year. And they've seen packs versus an expanding audience, which they saw with like Xbox getting the game, an expanding audience. Now they just got to keep building year over year on that. And that's kind of where we get to our games this late, and why packs are focused, because people buy stubs. Gomes, Mancini. Yeah, like some nice London Series cards, 95 overall. Are 95s gonna make a lot of teams? I think some of them, right? Maybe a theme team? I don't know. I don't know. Joe Ryan got supercharged. Garrett got supercharged. I don't know. Do you guys care about these cards? Slider, sinker, sweeper, circle. That's kind of nice. Doesn't have a lot of velocity, but he is a lefty, so that's huge. Joe Ryan here doesn't have a lot of velocity, no sinker, no cutter. That's tough to make him a card, and he would be a lot better if his slider was like 91 and the slurve was 82 like Randy Johnson. But the fact that the same speed makes him a little less valuable, in my opinion. Now this is a big one, right? This is criticism. We leveled at him last event. The 97 Kerry Wood was 12 win reward, and if you 12 wins in a row is very hard, right? Because like if you think it's 50-50 chance of winning every game, obviously some people are better than others, they're gonna win a lot of it, but like 50-50, like how many people do you got to defeat? So you got to be like, okay, so if we just math it out, right? A 50% chance winning every game, the chances of you winning it are, what, 1 out of 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, 1,024. Am I off the large at 2,000, 2,048. And then 1 out of 4,000, it's like 4,100. So 4,100 people have to be deleted, basically, for you to get 12. I guess it's 12 in one entry. So you can lose once. So not that bad. We'll say 1 out of 2,000 instead of 4,000 for 12 and 0. So you got to be, like, essentially, that many games need to be played for you to get 12 and 0 to get to this top, or 12 and 1. 2,000. Obviously, for you, it's only 12, but as the collective MLB The Show community, that's like 2,000 games for one of these Ian Haps. Ish. Math's a little fuzzy there. Don't check me, please. I'm not a smart man. All right, I'll see you guys over on stream. I'll be live probably when you're seeing this, and we'll try and run that Switch event. Maybe I need to buy some Switch cards. I wonder if they've gone up in price quite a bit. I'm sure, like, Ellie De La Cruz. I don't know. The problem is he's a set one. Man, that'd be kind of cool if we had a supercharged Ellie during this time. Ellie De La Cruz, 189 still. Dude, he's getting deleted in, like, a couple weeks from Conquest, from Ranked. It's interesting. I would, personally, not a bad day to sell. Especially when the event goes live. I mean, it's not bad to sell on hype. But when the event goes live, people might be looking for more switches, depending on the rules. The way of the road, bubs. Way of the road. Yeah, just go. Maybe my inventory. I don't know what the rules will be. Bad hand. Switch. Ozzy's pretty good. Oh, Posada I sold off because he was set one. He hasn't gone up much. Vita as a pitcher. Lindor's 30K. Yeah, I sold all my set one dudes off, so I might be struggling a little bit here to fill out a full switch hit lineup. I got Wander. Oh, that's a W. Wander, although his stats aren't maybe the great. Actually, no, that stats are okay. Heim at catcher. I can also throw. Oh, I can't throw him anywhere. DH. Moncada's a W. I can play him at second. All right, so we got some good things here. Ooh, Grandal. 35K. Might need to pick up a switch or two, but I think I'm okay. A lot of switch catchers. Yeah, I got the big mantle, which is going to be huge for me. So, yeah, I guess I should be fine-ish. I like, dude, this Nico Goodrum's so good. When I used him in that event, 571. This card was so good for me. This top now. Free, too. Woo! Yeah, buddy. All right. That's it. I'll see you guys on stream. Bye.